Good morning. Ooh, isn't the sky pretty? Clouds make for such a pretty sunrise, and this morning the sky is so blue. I love the blue sky. Let's breathe together. Start with posture. Sit in a chair with a back to support your back, your knees bent at 90 degrees, hip width apart, with your feet flat on the floor and the toes pointing forward. Gently lift your chest and gently tuck your chin back towards your neck and feel your neck vertebrae straighten. Or on your back, maybe still in bed with your legs uncrossed and your arms at your side comfortably with the palms up. Maybe the floor or the sofa or your recliner kicked back. Get comfortable and cozy. Maybe a light blanket if you need it. And now soften. Aware of yourself and soften. Start with your head. And feel the skin on your head, your scalp. And feel it separate from your bony skull. It has the ability to move. And release tension. And as you do, it feels as though the scalp and the skin enlarges as you release the tension, and so much so that your ears feel lower. And let it soften across your forehead, your wrinkles in your brow and the furrows. Let them soften and expand, and your eyelids droop, and your cheeks droop, and around to the back of your head at the base of your skull, soft and heavy. And now your chin, let it drop, and as it does, release your jaw. Like a gatekeeper, let all the softness flow into your neck and out your shoulders and down your arms and all the way out to your fingernails. See if you can feel your fingernails at the end of your fingers. And let the softness flow from your neck into your chest. Aware of the skin on the outside, separate from the bones that support it and protect the inside. And let your skin be soft. And let the softness inside flow through your heart and your lungs and all the blood vessels. And down through the digestive system, the stomach, and the abdominal cavity and the intestines. And let it divide and flow down your legs, softening the big muscles of the thighs. Releasing any tension in your knees and your calves. Flow into your ankles and your feet, and out to your toes, and see if you can feel each toe separate from the other, all the way out to your toenails. And then allow it to release and flow back into the earth. Good. Now focus the softness on your belly and let your belly be soft. And give it that command again, soft. It needs practice. It's been trying to suck it in all these years. Now's a chance to go soft. And shift the focus of your breath from your chest to your belly. And pull the air in through both nostrils. And as you pull it in, feel your belly round up, bringing it down low. Your belly rounds up because your diaphragm drops down and gently massages your internal organs and creates a vacuum so the air rushes in. And then let the air spill out, either through your mouth or your nose. And make it longer than the inhale. Stay comfortable, not trying too hard. Just noticing and gently expanding, extending the exhale. Some people have better luck if they expand through rounded lips as though they were breathing out through a straw. See what works best for you. And pull the air in and round the belly. And let the air flow out a little longer. A comfortable sized breath. Good. Now on the next in-breath, do the 3 sniffs at the top. And then spill the air out. And at the bottom, do 3 puffs to let go of the last bit. And do that again several times. Make this a practice every morning of breathing low and slow and sniffing at the top and puffing at the bottom. Over time, it has a greater effect. And as you breathe, aware of that important cranial nerve, the vagus nerve, which begins in the skull and the brain and travels, and unlike the other cranial nerves, which tend to focus in the neck and the head area, the vagus nerve travels down and starts branching out and becomes more than just a nerve. It becomes a network. And it touches so many spaces in our body and has incredible tasks and effects. It sends information and it receives information. And as we breathe the breath flows and stimulates this nerve network and tones and strengthens it. So important. One of the vagus nerve's big jobs is to help regulate us so that when we face life's happenings and challenges, or the challenges of our own thoughts and emotions, it enables us to return to that neutral position after we rise to an occasion, and then we settle back down again. So important in this world of so much information and tension and stress, to allow ourselves to return to normal. I always liken it to getting on the scale in the morning and weighing yourself, and you come in with a certain weight and you step off the scale and the scale goes back to 0. Would we tolerate it if the scale didn't go back to 0 and every morning we weighed that much more? No. And so we do the same for our nervous system. We learn not to carry the stress from 10 minutes ago, 10 weeks ago, 10 months, 10 years ago. It piles up, and we build this vagus nerve so we can release and return to neutral. And a good way to stimulate the vagus nerve is to laugh. Laughter has so many benefits. Try it. Inhale, and on the exhale, laugh out loud and feel your belly move and all the tension in your chest and your face. Inhale and laugh. At the end, I can't quite stop the laugh because it's so silly to laugh at nothing and so healthy, and breathe in again and laugh out loud again. Exaggerate the laugh. You can feel the tension in your belly and in your chest, and when you finish, your cheeks are up and your eyes are scrunched, and then when you release, you get a whoosh. When you laugh like that, exaggerate it. You're stimulating that vagus nerve. You're increasing circulation. And you're putting a smile on your face and enjoying the benefits of mood elevation after laughing. Such a powerful exhale in the laugh, emptying your lungs completely. And more fun. Have you ever had to breathe into one of those devices where you inhale and exhale and extend? Well, laughing's a lot more fun than one of those devices. Those devices have never made me laugh or made me smile, but laughing out loud does. Try it, it's a great practice. And now let's do the finger trace that we've been doing regularly. Let's create a word for the day. I love to use the word sunshine. Maybe there's a word you want to use. A happy thought. Bring your hand in front of you with the palm facing. With the other hand, place the index finger at the base of the little finger. Inhale and trace your way up to the tip of the little finger. And pause there. No breath for a 1 or a 2 count. And then slide down. Trace your way down to the bottom, to the web between the 2 fingers. Finish the exhale if you need to there. And then pause for the 1 or 2 no breath count. And then trace your way up the ring finger. Pausing at the top. Tracing down, extending on the way down. Completing the exhale and pausing. And then continuing on to the next finger. Tracing your way across your hand with your breath. And when you get all the way to the thumb and the base of the thumb at the wrist, work your way back again. And then let your mind get involved and inhale up on the word sun and exhale down on the word shine. And sunshine your way across your hand. Good. We'll go for 2 more minutes, and at the end, if you want to continue, just continue for another few minutes. I'll let the birds and bulls play a little more for those of you who want to stay. Oh, can you hear the train in the background? There it goes. This time of the morning, it's heading from Boston to New York City. And one more breath. Inhale sun. Sniff at the top. And let the breath blow out on shine. And rest and enjoy the effects that you've created. Stay if you'd like for a little longer. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a really great day.